It's time for Highlands basketball. We open a new season tonight from the Armstrong tip-off tournament at Armstrong High School. The Highlands Golden Rams visit the host, the Armstrong Riverhawks. Along with the Dean, Mike Choma, this is Mike Pavlik. Kean Foster alongside for another season of Highlands basketball. And we are here with a new cast of characters, a new coach, and a whole new everything, really.
Yeah, Mike, and again, it's going to be big shoes to fill after last year. We graduated 3 seniors who made the all-section team. And again, it's going to be building from scratch, basically. And again, 10 playoff appearances in a row. They're big shoes they have to fill. We're a lot of young kids out there. And, Mike, they're all going to have a target on their back. There's no doubt about it.
No doubt. We graduate 83% of our total points from last year. Braden Foster, Cam Regard, both 1,000-point scorers, both graduated, as is Jordan Tavares. Corey Dodson is left. He is at Char Valley now. He's the new coach there. New coach, Bill Flo, Dean, and he wants to start with defense.
Yeah, Mike, he did some research, and it's a good place to start on defense. Out of the Final Four in all 6 classifications last year, Mike, all 24 of those teams held their opponents under 50 points. That's his goal this year, to start on defense and, again, get some transition. And, again, everybody can play defense. That's a matter of effort.
That's absolutely true. Well, the Armstrong Riverhawks, we come in here. Armstrong's never beaten Highlands. They're looking to get off that schneid here tonight. They're going to stay in 5A this year under veteran coach Brian Kovalowski.
Yeah, Mike, you mentioned they haven't made the playoffs since 2021. They look like us. They graduated 5 seniors. They only returned 1 starter, 6'3" Jacob Zeb. Again, Highlands, as you mentioned, has never lost to Armstrong, so that streak is also on the line here tonight.
All right, we will be back with starting lineups and more from Armstrong right after this. All right, we are back at Armstrong, and we will remind you as we get ready for the starting lineups. They are brought to you by Dan Timmons Painting, celebrating 45 years in business to beautify and protect. Call 724-224-2851. And now, the Highlands Golden Rams.
Dressed in a traveling brown and gold for their first game here at Armstrong. We'll start 6-foot junior guard number 1, Carmine LaCava. Ty Hall's number 3, a 5'9" junior. Troy Belak, 6'4" junior, wears number 4. And number 23, Preston Foster, 6'2" junior. Number 33 is Braden Spearing, 6-foot junior. And Bill Flo in his maiden voyage here tonight with Zach Gatto as his assistant.
And there you go, the Armstrong Riverhawks, coached by Brian Kovalowski, of course, longtime coach at Ford City. Even survived Jason Kerr, didn't he?
Yes, he did. Jason, I was at his practice today, Mike. Coaching the girls up in Freeport.
For your Armstrong Riverhawks.
Riverhawks in their white with the blue and red numbers. It'll start sophomore, 6'1", number 1, Jaden Oliver.
Quarterback, if you remember.
Quentin Olson wears number 3, a 5'9" sophomore.
A 6-foot junior guard, number 2, Garrett Brumbaugh.
Number 2 is Garrett Brumbaugh, 6-foot junior.
Number 11, Memphis Cipher.
Number 11, love the name, Memphis Cipher, a 6'1" junior.
Another a football player.
And number 5, Jacob Zepp, the only returning starter. He's a senior at 6'3".
Well, Highlands opening football and basketball season both with Armstrong, and if this one lives up to the hype of the football game, we should have a great night. That was insane.
Overtime loss to Armstrong on a disputed call. We thought he was in, Mike, remember?
Yeah, it was very difficult to tell, and that was a toughie. And then we came back the next week, had Elizabeth forward, same thing, 2 overtimes, and beat them that time. Minaj did get in that time. So we're set to go. Looks like Troy Belak's going to jump center against Jacob Zepp.
Number 4, Troy Belak, and number 5, Jacob Zepp will battle for the jump ball to start tonight's matchup in the Hawks.
Riverhawks graduating 5 seniors from last year's team, so they're kind of starting fresh, too. It's a whole new year for everyone. Tip and the Rams control it. They'll move left to right, dressed in their traveling brown uniform with the gold trim. This is Carmine LaCava with the basketball. Try to get it over to Foster, and he did. Out to Ty Hall, top of the circle. Hall drives in, goes baseline, gets shut off. Now back out to Belak.
Armstrong set up in a man-to-man, sagging.
Here's Hall off the dribble. Rams missing a few guys tonight, too, which is not a good way to start. Here's Pavlik. He's going to let a 3 go from the top of the circle. It's a dipper. Tip around, and Foster got it out of there for the Rams. Good job by him. Out to Hall. Now LeCava left side. Hall again. Closely guarded that time by Cipher. Spearing.
Basically our starters in a JV team last year, Mike.
Yeah, pretty much. A lot of it. And then Riverhawks rested away, though, as Quentin Olson has it. Olson forecourt. Riverhawks dressed in white. Blue numbers. Blue and red trim. Stolen by Preston Foster. We still have a Foster, and we got one to my left, too. Foster got it back to Spearing, and he got into the paint.
They double dribble, Mike.
Going to throw one. Yeah, put it up off the back iron and rebounded by Jacob Zepp. So neither team able to score yet here, a minute and 15 seconds in, but we are underway. Now driving to the basket as Oliver goes all the way in, puts it in, and Oliver, the fine quarterback of this Riverhawks team, has the first points of the season. It's 2-0 Armstrong. And we mentioned that Riverhawks have never beaten the Rams, and the Rams also undefeated here. They had a game up here last January against Obama Academy in a tournament game and won that. Oh, LeCava went all the way in, a lot of contact, but no whistle.
Yeah, look like it fouled there, Mike. No call.
Other way come the Riverhawks.
Right
This is
down the
Olsen.
middle, too easy.
It is. Dump it off, and Brumbaugh puts it in, and it's 4-0.
Number one rule on defense, Mike. Stop the basketball.
2 minutes in. Pavlik needs some help, gets it back in the corner. Closely guarded by Brumbaugh, drives in, spin move. Pavlik puts it up around the iron, no good. Tipped and rebounded by Zepp. Zepp looks for help. It's tipped away from him, but it came free to Brumbaugh. Now back on top to Olsen. Of the many Olsens. One of them is at Penn with Braden Foster.
Yes, quarterback.
Zepp top of the circle, and we get the first charge of the year taken by Ty Hall. That's the defense Coach Flo's talking about.
Jacob Zepp kind of helped in there, Mike, with a little arm bar.
Cole Schaefer's into the game for the Rams, and Bill Flo wants to talk it over right now quickly as try to get everybody settled in there. Wireless Zone is the largest independent Verizon wireless franchise in America. Our stores offer competitive prices on today's most popular smartphones, devices, and accessories with award-winning customer service. And now blazing fast and reliable internet is available in your area with Verizon's 5G Home. With a simple no-hassle setup, you can install it yourself. No messy wires, no annual contracts. Call 724-226-4590 today and learn how you can get Netflix and Max or the Xbox bundle absolutely free with select Verizon home internet plans. Or visit your Wireless Zone headquarters in Natrona Heights, at the Walmart Plaza, or at the Pittsburgh Mills Mall.
It's going to Rams ball, run out the 30 seconds.
So the Rams get the basketball. They get a timeout. And we mentioned 32. You'll remember Cole Schaefer from football. He's in there also.
He's a guard in both, Mike.
Played a lot at the end of the season on the defensive end, too, and was a help. Ty Hall's 3 balls up, no good, but the Rams swat it out of there, and LeCava chases it down. Back out to Hall. Spearing out of the corner. Spearing goes in, had it swatted away, but he kept it. Swung it back out to Hall. Ty's going to let another 3 go, and it's down, and the Rams have their first basket of the year. It's Ty Hall from downtown.
A lot of that in the JVs last year, and he's there long. Oh, he bumped him up there. Look, no call.
Yeah, they're letting him go so far, huh? They
Nice
throw it in the paint,
Hall.
and Ty Hall feeling it, wearing the 3 on his back, and he steals the basketball. Out to Pavlik. Pavlik stops, pops, scores, and the Rams take the lead 5-4. First 2 of the year for Troy Pavlik. Came into the year with 113 points. He's the all-time leading scorer of everyone on the floor tonight for Highlands.
He worked very hard over the summer, Mike, and like you said, he grew like a weed.
I was going to say he worked hard. He worked hard getting taller.
Yep.
Nice play. Carmine LeCava can't finish, though. And now the Riverhawks steal it on the baseline. They call a foul there? I
think they did.
I think they did. I think Carmine, in frustration, pushed
High Hall.
Oh, okay.
They both reached in.
My apologies, Carmine. 5-4, the Rams lead it. Brumbaugh to key it in, and now what do we have? Ball's just tipped.
Yep.
Stays with the Riverhawks. After a brief rest, Preston Foster checks in, and Carmine Cava will get a break. When you had your interview with Coach Flo when we did our preview there about how they wanted to run a bunch of guys in and out and everything, but we're down a few numbers tonight, and I think the plan changed.
Yes. Highlands gets it triggered in.
About halfway through the first quarter. Pavlik
Nice pass down low.
down on the blocks. Turnaround jumper by Spearing is down, and the Rams lead it 7-4. 7 straight for Highlands.
They're trailing 4-0.
Now Oliver forecourt. Going to be a lot of nerves because, you know, a lot of guys on both of the teams just haven't got a lot of varsity minutes in their careers, and it's sometimes tough getting started. That's Carter Schotting, 34 in there for Armstrong. Crossover move by Zepp. Kicked it back out. Oliver's three is down. So Oliver's got 5 of the 7 for the Hawks, and it's tied at 7. Now Foster. Hall tried to take a look at it, drives in, goes all the way up and under, and Ty Hall gets fouled. He'll go to the line and shoot a pair at 3:16 first quarter. And the Rams and Riverhawks tied at 7. Touchdown apiece.
Armstrong foul calling is number 1, Jaden Oliver. That's his first, second team foul of the quarter. Number 3, Ty Hall at the line, shooting 2.
First foul on Oliver. Zepp has the other, I believe. Hall at the line. First one's down.
First shot is up and good. Reporting back into the game.
Ty now has 4. Highlands ahead by 1.
4 points for Ty, 8-7. Carmine Cava back in the ball game. Hall drains them both. And that'll be a place the Rams can make up some ground is on the charity stripe this year. Been shooting in the 60s. Last few years anyway. Schotting. 3-ball, back rim, no good. Rebound tipped out of bounds. It's Highlands basketball at 3:02 first quarter.
Golden Rams said they were going to build on defense, Mike. 7 points only in the first quarter.
So far, so good, huh?
The Riverhawks, darn good defense. Forced 4 turnovers, only committed 1, too.
6'4" Troy Pavlik bringing it up.
Taking care of the
spin move like Cava all the way home. It won't go for him. But they're going to call it travel. How about that?
Oh, that was a Euro step, sir.
That was a fine spin move myself. It's too early to get on those guys. It's their first game, too.
True that.
Second half might not be too early.
Never stop the
Zepp
ball,
goes
Mike.
coast to coast. Something you always talk about. First 2 points for Zepp, and it's 9-9.
The golden rule of defense. Stop the ball.
Pavlik forecourt, drives it in all the way home. Pavlik up and under, beautiful move.
That was all power that time.
Sure
by
was.
Troy, yep. Not
Like
only
I
is
said,
bigger,
when
Mike, he's gotten stronger.
When I saw him standing next to you that last week, I was like, wow.
Now we get a foul.
He even made the thumbnail.
Rams foul calling is number 23, Preston Foster. That's his first.
Foster picks up his first.
Remaining 2 blocks.
That's 3 against Highlands.
Remember, Mike, the new rule, actually year 2 of the rule, 5
right.
fouls, we shoot foul shots.
And then we wipe it out after each quarter.
Correct.
So 11-9, Rams by a bucket.
I really didn't hear any new rules for this year, Mike, did you?
I did not.
So we'll go what we got.
Oliver got shut off. Back out to Zepp. Now Oliver again. Long cross-court pass. Got it to Olsen. Olsen drives baseline, lost control of it, but came right to Zepp. Johnny on the spot. Puts up a lefty. It's no good, but he's fouled. He'll shoot 2.
If you're planning a vacation, just looking for someone to keep an eye on your pet, look no further than Pittsburgh Pet Paws Resort. Pittsburgh Paws, located half-mile off Route 28 in Fawn Township. Plenty of room to run in a beautiful country setting. Pittsburgh Paws is family-owned, and the owners live right on site. They offer dog and cat boarding, a self-service dog wash, and even doggy daycare. Doggy daycare allows dogs to play together and supervise high-security indoor-outdoor play yards. Your pup will be assessed for temperament and play style and placed in a perfect group. Call Pittsburgh Paws at 724-888-7297. Check them out at pittsburghpaws.com.
Set makes 1 out of 2, and it's 11-10. Highlands by a single point. Pavlik forecourt, over to Hall. Hall swung a pass and nobody home. Different pages together.
Actually, Mike, it's that one-handed pass. You don't want to do that.
No. Hooked it over there with the left hand there, and that was, Pavlik wasn't ready for it. He couldn't get it anyway. It was right to the Riverhawks bench.
Montrell Johnson checks in the lineup. We're number 20 tonight for the Golden Rams.
Terrific athlete. Another good year on the football field. Swinging around is Zepp.
All-conference defensive back, Mike. We'll talk about that when we get a minute.
Now Schotting worked it inside, came back out for Brumbaugh with a 3 off the rim.
Over the back, no call.
Schaefer got a piece of it and tipped it to Pavlik.
Running, trying to at least. Nope, too tall.
Riverhawks.
A couple of unforced turnovers by the Rams so far. Has Bill Flo scratching his head over there.
4 turnovers, got tied up quickly here.
Reminder, starting lineups tonight were brought to you by Dan Timmons Painting with Braden and Daniel on board. The 5th generation of Timmons got you covered. Here's Olsen. Tried to drive it in, and now we get a foul again.
I hope it's not on Troy.
Yeah, now you're going to have to be careful, especially playing short tonight.
Frank's foul is the left arm line of Lacava. That's his second 15 foul quarter.
Lacava, that's his second.
If you're someone you know and in need of physical or occupational therapy, you can consider the caring therapist at Phoenix Physical Therapy in Natrona Heights. You can visit Zach Bartolotta and his staff, specialized in personalized care, all types of injuries, specializing in orthopedics, vestibular, workers' comp, and women's health and pelvic floor physical therapy. Phoenix will help you with the goal of returning to the activities you love the most. Phoenix Physical Therapy at 1601 Union Avenue, Natrona Heights, behind Eaton Park.
1 out of 2 for Oliver.
And right by St. Joe's High School. Flexible hours for your convenience and accept most insurances, including UPMC. 724-224-5090 to set up an appointment. This is Pavlik. Clock down to 42 seconds, first quarter.
Armstrong goes to a 1-2-2 zone.
We're on our 3rd tie of the night at 11-11, and Pavlik's just going to hang on to it here.
Yep, they're going to sit in the zone. You don't have to shoot.
Colton Svitak is in for Highlands, 21. Montrell 20 there, cutting through. Now Lacava tried to dump it down inside. Svitak got it. Back to Lacava. 3 ball up. Missed it. Johnson. And what's the call? They're going to call a jump ball with Armstrong having the arrow. At 12 seconds to go first quarter. Tied at 11. Here Brian Kowalski telling him to push it. Not much time left here. Here's Olsen baseline. Kick it back out. Zepp had it swatted from behind by Svitak.
Right back.
Riverhawks get it back and firing up a desperation shot as Brumbaugh had missed. And that's the end of the first quarter here at Armstrong with the score. Highlands 11 and Armstrong 11. See Big Nate Bailey out there, one of the assistants helping out here. Mike Nagy on the staff, old friend. Former coach at Highlands and former coach at West Shamokin.
Philippines Family Dining and Pizzeria was born in Natrona Heights in 1999. It didn't take long for their name to become synonymous with great food and overwhelming community support. Philippines offers award-winning burgers, wings, specialty sandwiches, wraps, and of course pizza. But not just any pizza, but the often imitated, never duplicated Birdville pie. Made with their super secret sauce and named in honor of Birdville section of Harrison, where Philippines is located. Kitchen's open after the game, so stop by and say hi or call 724-226-3505 for takeout. It's the place where Rams fans meet and greet. Philippines Family Dining and Pizzeria, Freeport Road, Natrona Heights.
They get the father-son combo over there, Bruce Bailey and
Nate.
And they said Mike Nagy's joined the group this year.
Mike, the section this year is going to be interesting. a lot of people thought in football we went down to 3A. In basketball, since the section's changed, we're in 3A also. No, we're still in 4A, but what's happened is teams have moved up to 5A, and some of our 3A teams, mostly local ones, have moved up to 4A. So we have a very local section this year, except for the one exception, North Catholic, returning schools from last year, Freeport, Knock, and an upcoming all-local Burrow Valley and Deer Lakes again.
How about that?
Very local section this year, and it's to be highly competitive in 3A.
We saw Deer Lakes here earlier, and they put a hurting on River Valley.
Mercy rule them. And tomorrow we will be on at 2:30, and we'll be playing River Valley. We don't want to play Deer Lake since they're in our section. We hope to have it live streamed. Didn't get it off the ground so far tonight, but we're not giving up. Halftime, we'll make some adjustments. 1-2-2 again, Mike. They're going to sit in the zone. And that should be good news for Ty Hall.
It should be.
Ty's open in the corner. You got to get it to him there, and he's got to look.
And he's going to let it fly, and off the rim, no good. Weak side, LaCava pulls it down. Back out to Preston Foster with a 3 ball, and that's too strong. Saved by Belak. Underneath
Nice
LaCava.
job.
It's got a lid for Carmine tonight. I think he's pressing. Rebound Armstrong. Have the ball with a chance to take the lead here. We've been tied 3 times. Driving in is Olsen. He can't get it to go, and this one's off Olsen out of bounds, and Highlands will get possession. Boy, one thing we've noticed, they've been the running Rams the last 10 or so years. Doesn't seem to be the case now. This is going to be a little bit different.
They're going to score, Mike, off transition, but you're right. They're not going to rush up the floor. 5 turnovers apiece now.
And really, Belak running the point.
He wants a screen, takes it.
Works his way in.
They're doing a nice job of walling off in this zone.
Inside, he got it to Spearing, who missed the shot. Rebound, Armstrong, but they're 1-on-3. But Olsen's going to take it all by himself. Olsen got it blocked, and Hall's got it.
No call there by 2 guys whacked.
Could have been 1 or 2 things that happened there.
They're letting him play.
Brian can't be happy. Foster goes all the way in. Same situation, but the foul's called this time. So Preston Foster will go to the line and shoot a pair. The Rams 2 for 2 so far. Ty Hall had both of those.
And that foul's going to go on Memphis Cipher.
Yeah, Memphis was another football player. A bunch of those guys.
Preston going to go to the line.
Number 23, Preston Foster is at the line.
So Foster shoots a pair, with the Rams and Hawks tied at 11. First one rattles out, he'll get another. 3 Rams have scored. Ty Hall with 5, Troy Belak with 4, and Braden Spearing with a bucket. Second one's off the back rim. Missed them both. Rebound got out of there by Brumbaugh. Here comes Armstrong right to left here in the first half. 6.5 to go first half. Tied at 11. Inside to Zepp, kicked it back out. That's shotting for 3. Oh boy, what a friendly bounce. Carter shotting the freshman. It drills one.
He got the friendly bounce that time, Mike. And they take the lead 14-11 here.
Now they go corner LaCava back out to Belak. It's their biggest lead since they were up 4-0. Belak high posted, Spearing turnaround. Yes, settles nicely for him. He's got 4. And it's 14-13. Well, that's what you do with the zone.
Yep, find the crease, turn around, take advantage.
Now 11 is in there is Cipher. Back to beautiful pass by Zepp. Got it to Brumbaugh for his second basket of the night. And it's 16-13. Rams only scored 2 points in this quarter. That's Ty Hall with a 3, and he drains it from right in front of the Armstrong bench. His second of the night, 8 points.
He leads all scorers.
And we are tied for the 4th time, this time at 16. Olsen Now into Zepp.
Oh, come on.
Got a
call
man
a
down.
charge.
Just let him play. And
Zepp takes advantage of Pavlik on the floor. He now has 5.
I thought that was a good no call.
Didn't have a problem with it.
Pavlik drives in, kicked it back out. Lecave's 3 is off the back rim, and we got a foul underneath. Let's see, is this going to be on Armstrong? We'll see.
I'm going to call him.
Armstrong foul, is number 5, Jacob.
It is. It's on Zepp, his second. That's 2 Armstrong second quarter. Highlands has yet to commit one.
Caleb Regari checking into the lineup for the Golden Rams. Where's number 14?
And back in for the Riverhawks.
Yes, Caleb Bergari's 14. He's got the headband.
Yep.
Oh, stealing by Hall.
Hall.
Hall drives
One
in.
more pass high.
Spin off
He
the
did-
glass,
yeah.
and it settles.
He did not see wide open
Got
in
a
the
man
basket.
cutting down, yeah.
Yeah, it was Troy Pavlik, but he's got double figures of 10.
All's well that ends well. Rams tied at 18.
Almost as Sinclair.
Nearly. That's first quarter. Quarter and a half doesn't count, Tom.
Yeah.
You'll work on that. Schotting goes all the way in, and he gets fouled. So Schotting will shoot 2 at 4:04 left of the first half, and we're tied at 18. Joe Lucchino and his son Joseph proudly welcome you to Lucchino Insurance and Financial. Serving the AK Valley for decades, the Lucchinos are a broad-based financial advisory firm with a wide range of opportunities for both you and your business. You may not think you need life insurance when you're young, but that's actually the best time to get it. Joe and Joe always know. They're located at 2318 Freeport Road next to Donut Connection. Or call 724-224-8908 or 724-905-7583. Why wait? Let Lucchino Insurance and Financial Group put you on the road to financial stability today. Schotting made 1 out of 2, and it's 19-18 Riverhawks. Now, Pavlik steps back. Lets the 3 go, and it's down. Troy Pavlik drains one. He's in with 7, and the Rams take the lead, 21-19.
One way to get him out of the zone, Mike.
Man, make a couple baskets, huh?
Yep.
Here's Olsen. Kicked it back to Oliver. Now Schotting. The bespectacled one.
Almost a walk there.
Gets it back. He's got Schaefer on him. Schotting goes in. Ty Hall blocked it. And now what do we got? Jump ball? This one will go to Armstrong at 3:23.
Schotting for a freshman, not afraid to take it to the
Not
basket.
at all, huh?
Yep.
Kicked it back, and Brumbaugh's 3 is missed, and now we have a whistle underneath.
Might have got Schotting.
And
Yep.
they did.
Lower body push off.
So that's the 3rd against Armstrong second quarter.
Remember,
Still-
we'll shoot at 5.
Right. And they shoot 2. There's no more one-on-ones. You watch a college game all day, and then you get confused. Hail to Pitt, by the way.
Great comeback.
That's tremendous. It's the only day all year I don't root for Ohio State. Ty Hall is feeling it. 3 more for number 3.
He's got 13. Highlands ahead by 5.
3 from downtown for Ty. 24-19. That's the Rams' biggest lead. Here's Oliver now handing it off to Cipher. He drives in. Cipher goes up, shoots, and scores and draws the foul. Cipher's first of the night. We'll make it 24-21. Jake Kanish, one of the ADs here, also a PA man. Very dramatic.
Regari gets his first foul. Second team foul of the quarter.
And Cipher completes the conventional 3-point play.
Reporting into the game, or back to the game for the Golden Rams.
So it's 24-22. Highlands with a 2-point lead. 2 minutes, 37 seconds left first half. At Armstrong in the lid lifter. Somebody needs to call their tip-off tournament the lid lifter tournament. I'm
Give
putting
it
in,
time.
I'm putting in for that. Hall goes all the way in, but they strip him as he goes into the paint. Taken away by the other number 3, Garrett Olsen. Olsen now forecourt, but the Rams quickly back on defense. High posting it, now back to Schotting, but he won't take the shot. Oliver now, back to Schotting. Now they'll reset things, and Quentin Olsen has it. Brian Kowalski calls Virginia. Tries to get around Pavlik, can't do it. Out top to Cypher. Just run the weave up top as Brumbaugh takes it. Now shotting. Right side to Oliver. Oliver's open. 3-ball up. In and out. Rebound Pavlik. Rams have it with 1:40 left first half and a 2-point lead. Lekeva forecourt.
He got fouled.
And he is fouled. He'll go to the line and shoot 2 at 1:36.
Armstrong foul against number 11, Memphis Cypher.
Rams 2 for 4 from the line tonight. It'll be first 2 trips for Carmine.
Cypher picks up his second foul, the 6'1" junior.
And that breaks the ice for Carmine. His first of the night. Braden Spearing comes in the ball game, and Troy Pavlik gets a rest at 1:36. Rams lead it by 3, 25-22. Second one's off the back iron, and Schotting's got it. Rams 3 for 6 now. Olsen's 3-ball missed everything, but Oliver had it stolen away by Ty Hall.
6 turnovers apiece now.
Ty has certainly come here in the first half. Ball's tipped out of bounds as Lekeva tried to get it down low. I think he was trying to get it to Spearing down there.
Yep.
Could not secure it. But it was tipped by a Riverhawks, so the Rams will have the basketball. And Spearing in trouble. Needs some help. Kicked it back out to Preston Foster.
3 seconds. Good call, Mike. Spearing got caught in the worst place an offensive player can be, underneath his own basket. Yep. You cannot score from underneath there.
And not only that, he couldn't get out of there.
Right.
He was kind of pinned. 3-point game. We're coming down to a minute first half. Glad you joined us on opening night. Brumbaugh. A lot of road action early. Don't have a home game till I believe the 13th when Burrow comes to Ram Arena to not only open the home season but open the section season. And there's the 3 by Oliver. Armstrong calls time. And it's tied at 25. This is our 6th tie as these teams have literally gone back and forth.
Well, Mike, winter's here. Did you know that today when you woke up?
Oh, my goodness.
It was cold. Well, there's no better time to stop at Highlands Tire. Highland Integrity Alignment, your family-owned and operated hometown choice for tires in AK Valley. All my tires are loaded. I had to go get air in them.
It's the cold does that.
And Highland Tire will do that for you. They offer one of the largest and most complete inventories of tires and custom wheels in Pittsburgh area. If you don't see it on site, ask for it. They'll order it for you. You are their #1 priority, so stop in today and see why Highlands fans choose Highlands for their tires, auto repair, and oil changes. Visit HighlandTire.com in Tarentum at 724-224-9222. In the Toronto Heights at 724-224-7900 or Highland Integrity Alignment at 724-224-5900. Highland Tire service, integrity, price since 1961. We deliver.
That's a long time ago.
'Tis indeed.
So we're tied at 25. The Rams had led by as many as 5. They led 24-19. Armstrong is on a 6-1 run to even it back up. Armstrong has led by 4. They led 4-0 and then have led by 3 on a couple occasions. So it's been close the whole way through here. 50 seconds left here.
Well, Coach Flo said keep it under 50, Mike. They're right there now, 25 at the half. Now it's 1-3-1 zone.
Here's Hall, and he threw it right into Oliver, who knocked it out of bounds.
Well, if they're playing a true 1-3-1, that is an easy pass to make. But that time, Jaden Oliver jumped out on the pass. So you got to make sure, even though they're in that zone, they're staying there.
And he's got long arms too, Oliver.
Nice
pass. Beautiful down low, and the ball's tipped away from Pavlik. He'd see a basket in his future, and good job by the Riverhawks to get a hand in there and knock it away from him.
That was off a set play, Mike, off the inbound. Nice job, should have paid off, didn't.
Lekeva got to get it in, and he does to Hall. Beats the clock. 33 seconds left. Rams have the ball and the arrow here. We'll see what they want to play for the twofer. Lekeva blows up the baseline, shoots and scores and draws the foul.
Carmine now with 3.
And he'll go to the line and try to complete the 3-point play. Oliver picks up the foul. That is his second. And that's 5 on Armstrong. It doesn't matter now, but if the Rams are fouled again here at the end of this half, they will shoot. Lakeva 1 for 2 earlier.
Traditional three-pointer.
And he drains it.
Bonus shot is good.
4 points for Carmine, all in the second quarter, and the Rams lead at 28-25. Now a 3 is jacked up by Olsen. It's no good, and the Rams have it. Again, they have the arrow, they have the ball, and they're in the bonus.
Oliver had 2 open looks, Mike, but waited for a defender to come.
Seriously.
Yeah. He ball faked the guy out of the gym, and then he waited for him to come back.
Pavlik got it over to Dongmo in the corner. Now Pavlik going to let it go. It's 3. It's no good at the buzzer. And that's the end of the first half here at Armstrong with the score. The Highlands Golden Rams 28, the Armstrong Riverhawks 25. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back with stats and more right after this. All right, we're back at halftime at Armstrong, and the Highlands Golden Rams leading the Armstrong Riverhawks 28-25 at the break. And we'll tell you that our halftime stats are brought to you by Greatness Athletics Fitness Center in Trentham. Call 724-681-8626 to let Gary Negley help you reach all of your fitness goals. We'll give you scoring quickly here. Ty Hall had a big first half for the Rams. He had 13 points, 3 from downtown, 2 for 2 from the line. Troy Pavlik in with 7, 4 points for Braden Spearing and 4 points for Carmine Lakeva. That's the Rams total of 28. For the Riverhawks, Jaden Oliver had 8, 4 points for Garrett Brumbaugh, 5 for Jacob Zepp, 3 points for Memphis Cipher, and 4 for Carter Schotting off the bench. That's the Riverhawks total of 25. 28-25. Dean, anything you got there to see?
Turnovers, Mike, 7 for Highlands, 6 for Armstrong. So again, Coach wanted to keep him under 50. He's got him at 25 at the half. So things are working the way Highlands wanted them to in the first half. Let's see if they can continue here in the second half.
And it looks like he's pretty much gone with, 8 players so far. And again, we have some guys that aren't here tonight, so that's, you'll have that. And so probably change to, everyone has a plan till they get hit in the face. And I think Coach Flo might have got hit in the face before the season started.
Well, Mike, so far so good. Golden Rams, again, going to be playing in 4A. Weird about 4A this year, Mike, is it went from 25 teams down to 20, went from 4 sections down to 3, and in those 3 sections, 12 teams will make the playoffs. It's going to be similar to football. The only difference is they're not going to pick teams. They're going to go with the top 4 in each section.
Okay.
If there's a tie, they'll look head-to-head. If both teams get in, instead of having 4 buys, there'll be 3 or 2 or 1.
Right, and we have pigtails and all that good stuff.
Yes.
Halftime stats tonight brought to you by Greatness Athletics Fitness, 222 East 4th Avenue in Trentham. Check them out today at greatnessathletics.com. Why don't you tell the folks, hey, Christmas is coming. Maybe you want some chocolate.
I went down last year and got some. I'll be there this year, too, at Harvest Moon Coffee and Chocolates. They're dedicated to serving great La Prima Espresso Company coffee and hand-dipped small batch candy. I would recommend it highly, using the finest Belgian dark and milk chocolates. Born in love for great chocolates, remarkable coffee, and a sense of giving back to the community, Harvest Moon Coffee and Chocolates has a mission of providing uniquely delicious products while serving as a gathering place for friends and family. Come experience a one-of-a-kind coffee and chocolate experience at their 2 convenient locations, 206 Corbett Street, the Mothership in Trentham, and 1705 Union Avenue in Trentham Heights. They're open weekdays till 5, weekends till 3. Check them out at website at harvestmoon2.com. Drink coffee, eat chocolate, be kind, win basketball games.
You bet. So how was Thanksgiving, Dean? Happy Thanksgiving. This is weird that we're out here on Thanksgiving weekend.
Yeah, it's Black Friday, and enjoyed it with my family yesterday. Like you said, it's kind of strange being here today, but hey, we could be at a shopping mall.
I'd much rather be here. Yeah, we had a good one too, and we had a new baby in the house this year, so that was nice. So
congratulations.
Yeah, to my niece Ashley and Jay and little Jana. She made her maiden appearance for a holiday, so that was cool. She's very tiny.
She liked the turkey?
She loved it. Ty Hall.
The bank is open for Ty Hall.
Night banking hours in Armstrong County.
He's got 16, Mike, and a steal by Pavlik.
And he scores.
Off the turnover, making things happen out of transition for Pavlik. He's got 9.
And the Rams have their biggest lead, 33-25. And how about this? Now, what happened at halftime? What did Coach Flo do? He pulled the press out. and didn't use it in the first half at all. And now there it is. And, you can get a cheap basket or two out of changing defenses or turning up the heat a little bit.
Unfortunately, got Troy for his second.
Yeah, that's one thing you're going to have to watch. They're not tooting it a lot tonight, this crew. Now they go deep, and Hall did a good job to step in front of Olsen and shut down the fast break. 33-25, Rams by 8. Now out top to Brumbaugh, and different pages together and a turnover.
Right to Coach Kowalski. He didn't want it.
Brian Kowalski, 14 years combined. Ford City and Armstrong, 171 victories. He was at Armstrong Ford City from 1992 to 2001, won 129 games there. Only the third coach here. LeCava stops, pops, and drains it. 6 for him, and the Rams lead it 35-25. And a timeout, Brian Kowalski. The Rams have come out flying here in the second half.
10-point lead, double figures for the Golden Rams, 35-25.
The Bouchers have been a staple in the Natrona Heights community for over 70 years, and they're uniquely qualified to help you choose home and auto insurance that protects what matters most, your family. The Bouchers are independent agents. In addition to Nationwide, they're working with all the leading companies in the industry, like Progressive, Allstate, Travelers, Penn National, and National General, to help you find new ways to save on your home and auto insurance. Call your hometown independent insurance agents, John and Nick Boucher, 724-224-4300, and choose the coverage that's right for your family. And as always, they're open Saturdays for your convenience. Remember, in the AK Valley, you're in good hands with the Boucher Agency on your side.
And Mike had mentioned the realignment in 4A this year. Check this out. We had 4 sections last year, right?
Mm-hmm.
The 4 section winners in 4A have all moved up to 5A.
Hampton,
Lincoln Park, Uniontown, and Montour. So again, we'll have new section champs for sure. And again, Deer Lakes, we'll see them during the season. They cannot repeat as 2-time 3A champs because they're now in 4A.
How about our former coach, Corey Dotchin? Wanted to be closer to home, got the job at Char Valley. All that worked out nicely for him. And then they put realignment out. And not only does he have Lincoln Park in 5A, he's got Lincoln Park in his section.
Lincoln Park, bad recruiting year this year, Mike.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Was the nil money down?
I guess so, because they are not.
Ooh, what a steal. And here comes Pavlik. Drives, slays, and scores.
Well, that's the kind of steal you want, Mike, when you convert him into baskets. And Troy's got 2 quick ones here in the second half. He's in double figures with 11.
The press made its appearance to start the second half, and it's paid dividends. Nearly a steal again.
Oh, Petey, they're going to get him right
Yeah, they did.
Oh,
Preston. 10-second call.
Oh,
No
even
foul.
better. That's a turnover. That's the 10th turnover. And you're right, Mike. I like the coaching strategy here to not bring the press out till the second half. That way they can't make adjustments at halftime.
And he already did call one timeout to try to make the adjustment, but not able to do so. LeCava will key it in front of the Highlands bench. It was backcourt to Pavlik. We've not even played 2 minutes here in this second half, and the Rams have already scored 9 points. Dump down. Foster got shut down by Oliver. Back out, Pavlik, 3-ball, up off the iron. Rebound Armstrong.
Get off him, Petey. Oh, they're going to call a jump ball.
Jump ball.
Good job.
Foster's had a couple where we were wondering if he was going to get hit with a foul, but a couple whistles have gone the Rams' way. Unlike Pitt today, they didn't get a whole lot of help from the Stripes in Columbus. I said I really hope those guys that ref that game today were reffing the football game tomorrow, because then the Buckeyes will be just fine against Michigan.
Hey, let them go, huh?
Oh, well, they let them go. There were some interesting calls, especially on rebounds in the overtime. Oh, a great job there by Schotting. Drove the baseline, put it up and in. He's got 7 off the bench, and it's 37-27.
Blew up the baseline that time.
LeCava, right side of Hall.
Hall filling it. Want to let it rip.
Oh, he's going to. Here it comes.
through.
Off the back rim, no good. Rebound, Oliver. Now's you got to watch for Armstrong to make a little push back here. Rams came out red hot to start the second half, and now we got a foul on the way to the basket. I think it might have got Preston Foster that time.
His second there. First of it.
That's Jacob Zepp. That's going to be on the floor. 2 fouls on Highlands second half. Riverhawks have yet to commit one. They get it into Oliver for three. It's a dipper. Rebound shotting tipped it, and it came right to Pavlik. Pavlik forecourt. Rams with the ball in a 10-point lead. Old Pavlik had it swatted away from him, and they are going to say it's Armstrong basketball.
Yeah, Troy had an idea of trying to shoot a pass underneath the basket. Unfortunately, lost control. That's the 8th Highlands turnover.
So what do we say about those? You like to keep those under 10 if you can, huh?
Yep.
First game's going to be a little slop involved to it. Well, I would think about tomorrow. We're going to bring it out for everybody. We always think that one of the worst played games of the year is the second one, and we'll tell you what we think that anyway. I had that confirmed by our good buddy Sean Bennis earlier, and it's like you work everything toward this first game, and then you got to come back the very next day against the team you really haven't scouted for in the whole thing, and it can be tomorrow's game can be really sloppy.
Well, we sat down with Coach Flo before the game, Mike, and he got a chance to see River Valley for the first time. He was making some notes also.
And Deer Lakes, it was a double scouting mission. Zach Gatto was left to his own devices with the JV game in the other gym because Coach Flo was out here scouting.
And again, River Valley got the Mercer rule put on them in that first game.
Yeah, they did.
Deer Lakes.
And Deer Lakes, I think they're just in the position of retooling now. When the 5 seconds, they're going to call a foul on Foster.
Let's see, we got something here off the ball.
Oh, it's not even out there, is it?
Yeah.
It's not. It's underneath. It's on shotting. He was posting up with Pavlik down there, and Brian Kovalevsky is beside himself right now. He does not believe it. That's the first against Armstrong second half.
There's an old story. You got to be looking to find that one.
I think so because we were watching the ball. Here's Pavlik. Down low to Foster. Foster puts it on the floor, but he gets shut off. He's going to have to take a fall-away jumper, and it doesn't. Lakeva got in there, but he couldn't quite get it to go. Now there's a lid on it for both sides here. No scoring in about 2 minutes. Here's Zepp. Back out to shotting. He and Pavlik got a thing going on.
Armstrong only 2 points this quarter, Mike. It's
Cypher.
halfway through the quarter.
And Zepp now. Zepp puts it on the floor, but good defense by Lakeva. Oh, great move by Zepp. Shot missed. Good defense by Highlands there. Hall got the rebound.
You realize Zepp's the only senior on the floor, Mike.
How about that? Both ways.
Yes.
And Pavlik only a junior. Seeing a lot out of him here. And we got a whistle and a foul on Armstrong at 3:40. That'll be their third quarter.
We might be going to the line.
That's his third.
That's the third foul on Memphis Cypher. And the Rams will key it in here. Cole Schaefer's in for the Rams. 32.
Oh, Troy pushed
right
off.
off the inbound. Pavlik can't get it to go, and Hall comes out of there with it. Out to Schaefer, and now back out top for Lakeva.
They missed that one, Mike.
They did. Hand off to Foster. Drives baseline. Kick it out to Hall. 3-ball up. 3-ball down.
Ty Hall now with 19.
And 5 from downtown.
Easy, too easy.
Yes, sir. That's Oliver. First River Hawk in double figures with 11, and it's 40-29.
That time they took the pressure and made it to their advantage. Beautiful.
Wide
pass.
open, and Schaefer missed it.
Got to use the backboard there. And Petey's going to get his third.
Yep.
Preston Foster.
His third.
Might be his fourth, Mike.
Well, let's see what the board says. It is his fourth, sir.
Yeah, third of the quarter, and he has all three.
Whoa.
Yes.
So at 3:01, that is the second team foul against the Rams, so Armstrong will have possession here. And Spearing back in for Highlands, replacing Foster, 33.
Mike, that's the fourth team foul. Petey has 3 of them.
Oh, that's on Highlands. Okay, I had it backwards.
They'll shoot. Yep.
That's right. They're home and we're guests. I get it. It's game one for me. It's my first game. Olsen. Over to Brumbaugh. Now down low. What a step in front by Pavlik. Well, the Rams' defense has been strong tonight.
11 turnovers forced now.
Here's Hall. Lakeva left side. Now Pavlik. Put it on the floor. Steps back. 3-ball. In and out. Rebound to the 6'1 sophomore Jaden Oliver. Highlands by 11, 2:35 left third quarter.
That time they did stop the ball.
Now to the corner, and Zepp having trouble with it, but Pavlik over there playing some
Nice
tough D.
job. Yeah, he's got a extra defender, Mike, called the baseline.
I'll tell you what, that was
Love
close
when you get him
to
there.
being a 5-second call,
Yep.
too. Now Zepp all the way home, and Zepp's foul. Zepp
He
will
wanted that baseline bad. Now Troy Pavlik picks up his third, Mike, and we're in foul trouble.
That's his third.
Yep, and you got to be careful now. 2:17 left in the quarter. Rams with an 11-point lead, but I don't think they have enough yet.
Being in foul trouble, Mike, I'd take a little air out of the ball.
Not a bad idea. So here's Zepp. 6'3" senior. First was up and good.
Shot is
He's got 6.
40 into the game for the Rams on 14. Caleb Legere.
Caleb Ruggieri is back in for Highlands 14. Highlands is going to call time here at 2:17. I think both Flo wants to rest some guys up.
And maybe talk about what we were just saying
About the
maybe
fouls,
taking
yeah.
Time off. Yep. Don't you hate it when you have a vision to improve your home and no one to help you achieve it? Or you find a contractor and the work they deliver is unsatisfactory? Put those concerns aside and make your next call to your neighbor, B&E Home Renovations. With over 25 years of experience, we deliver excellent results in every project we undertake. Twice recognized as best of the best by the Trib, B&E's team is skilled professionals and respectful to their clients. From kitchens and bathrooms to foundations and roofing, B&E works diligently to embrace the vision of every client. Call 724-351-3172 to set up a free estimate or visit beanehomerenovations.com. B&E Home Renovations, where the B is always busy.
And that is true.
And again, we apologize about the live stream. Found out tonight, Mike, that when I went at halftime, tried to get some adjustments, the power went out last night and blew out the internet connection.
Oh.
So we will try to have it live streamed, I guess, today, since you're watching.
Yeah, you're watching in the morning.
2:30 tip.
Hello, Breakfast Club. Hope you're all enjoying it. We're enjoying being here.
Up 10-4 to 30, 2:17 to go. What do you think, Mike? Think they do take some air out of the ball?
Maybe. You hate to, you hate to take the foot off the accelerator, but the press is probably out of the discussion right now anyway, because that's when you can foul in a case like that. So
it was very effective, Mike. 5 turnovers forced in the second half.
It's a difference in the game right now. That beginning of the second half was all because of that. All right, Zepp made them both. That's only 6 points for Armstrong here in the third quarter. 40-31. Here's Hall out top. Hall, Spearing, Ruggieri, Schaefer, and LaCava. That's the 5 for Highlands right now. Now LaCava's got it out near the Riverhawk. 2 words. It's great. They did a great job with this. The school's beautiful. Football field's beautiful. And the merger of Katanning and Ford City. High post to Spearing. Spearing goes in, little jumper, and he cans it. Great play by Braden Spearing. When he gets that ball at the foul line in that zone, he knows what to do with it. It's 42-31.
He's got 6. Used a little arm bar down there too, Mike, very efficiently.
Again, this is early part of this season. You're trying to find players because there aren't many guys that had varsity minutes that are playing right now, and you just got to
playing hard defense, forced a 12th turnover.
And they've come to play tonight. There's no question about that. And Buffalo's got to be very happy with the effort.
Yep.
There's no question about that.
Oliver made the mistake of jumping and not knowing where he was going to pass it.
Hall to LaCava. His three's on the way, off the front iron. Rebound, Schaefer had it and lost it. And Oliver's long arms were the difference there.
Stop the ball.
Zepp.
Yeah,
Zepp made a nice play there.
Yeah, well, stop the ball, Mike.
That's 9 for Zepp, and it's 42-33, 41 seconds left in the quarter. Highlands with the ball in the arrow.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that's ill-advised.
Your step.
Oh, but they're Spearing. Yes. It goes. I thought Hall going in there was ill-advised. I thought you might want to hang on to it, but all's well that ends well. 44-33. Zepp feeling it a little bit.
All right, guys, patience.
Carmine pulls it out of there.
4 on 3, though, maybe. Yep.
Again, ball, arrow, 15 seconds.
The one adjustment they made, Mike, was they took Troy Belak out for the final 2 minutes.
And to not get him another foul.
Yep. Worked for this last one.
Ruggieri, Lekeba, 3 ball, in and out.
Nice
Rebound,
job by
Schaefer has it. They're going to call a jump ball, so Highlands will get it now. That kind of hurts.
I would put Troy back in.
You know, not a bad idea.
Yeah.
That kind of hurts. I wish I'd rather have it to start the quarter, but you only get 3 seconds to try to do something about it here.
Well, score off the inbound.
Run Ty Hall off the screen. What do you think?
There he was. You got to get rid of it.
Got to get it in there. They do. Hall lets it go. It's partially blocked, and that's the end of the third quarter with the score. Highlands 44 and Armstrong 33. We're going to tell you about Unflooded before we get to our first trivia of the season. If your home or business has ever been damaged by water or mold, you know how stressful that can be. Our friends at Unflooded specialize only in water, sewage, and mold removal, and they're here to help. From a broken pipe to sewer backup or flooding, they have the expertise to get your home dry and ready for repairs. Unflooded provides top-notch mold remediation services, addressing mold from water damage promptly and effectively. Their advanced techniques ensure your property is restored to its pre-damage condition. Visit unflooded.com or call Brian Mara anytime, 888-650-7767. Unflooded, your family-owned and operated team for emergency water removal in the AK Valley.
All right, Mike, I'm going to take it easy on you tonight.
Well, thanks. Night one. After all that turkey and stuff, my brain's just not right.
There's 6 answers. I only won 3. Okay?
Oh.
Name 3 of the 6 WPL champions from last year in the 6 classifications.
Holy moly.
It seems like a while ago.
Unfortunately, Deer Lakes.
Deer Lakes is one. They beat
and nothing
the Borough
against
Bucks.
Deer Lakes,
We
but
were
they
there.
beat my Borough Bucks, and it hurt a little bit.
We went to that game.
We went to the game, and it was a good game, wasn't it?
Yep. 1 down, 5 to go.
1 down, 5 to go. Mr. Surf.
How about 4A?
In ours, Lincoln Park won again.
Lincoln Park, 2.
Biba Cummings, good minutes for Pitt today, by the way. Good minutes for Pitt today. Really helped out there. He's doing well for them.
How about down in 1A? They were in our football conference.
1A, right. That would be Amani Christian.
Very good. We'll get the other 3. Got your 3 in.
All right,
so
we
get
can keep guessing, sure. You give me some hints and play along. Here's Zapp starting the fourth quarter.
Nice
Highlands
pass.
by 11, and there's Olson. Big first basket for Armstrong here in the final period, 44-35.
He leads all Armstrong Riverhawks with 13 now.
Troy Belak still on the bench to start the fourth quarter. Here's Lekeva, but the Rams had scored. Hall for 3. In and out, no good. Rebound. Schaefer pulls it down. Out to Lekeva. He goes into the lane, and
get a hook.
They're going to get a foul. That'll be the first on Armstrong here in the fourth quarter.
Yep.
So what have we got? We haven't gotten 6A, right?
6-8 Panthers.
Upper St. Clair.
There you go.
Lekeva out to Hall. Ruggieri right side. Now Schaefer, step in front. Lekeva's 3 ball is a
right
dipper.
down the middle.
It's tipped and stolen out of there by Zapp.
They got numbers, Mike.
Ahead to Oliver.
Nice job by Schaefer on defense.
He almost got it.
Going to get Troy Belak back in the game, Mike. Next whistle.
We've played 1 minute fourth quarter. Highlands 44, Armstrong 35. And Hall tipped it. Schaefer controlled it.
Cole Schaefer giving him quality minutes, Mike, off the bench.
Now, again, that's a guy you remember from the JV games last year.
Rebounds, yep.
And the football field.
And they're going to go 4 away, Mike.
They go high into Spearing, and now back out to Schaefer. Here's Hall. His 3 is off the back rim.
Hustle.
Guys into the bench. Ty Hall with a Kirkwatucky over there through the chairs.
Carmen Lekeva give him a little help.
And again, as we said, Bill Flo cannot be disappointed with the effort tonight.
Nope.
They have come to play.
16-8 in the third quarter, Mike. They doubled up on them.
All started really by that great spurt with the press to start those first 2 minutes. That's really the difference in the game. And Brian Kovalowski hasn't gone too deep tonight either. He's put shotting in there, and that's about it. Maybe about 6. Olson into Zapp.
They're trying to get that fourth
the
foul.
double team.
Belak,
He put it in anyway.
He had to back off, Mike.
Zepp's strong down there. He's got 11 now into double figures. And now Armstrong turns up the heat, and Ty Hall gets sent into the scorer's table over there.
Armstrong foul.
All right, Mike. 5A would be the Tigers.
North Allegheny?
Nope. There's it.
McKeesport.
Nope. You run out of Tigers.
At least I got those. At least I got them right. Steal.
That's going to be
Hands by Olson. Olson drives all the way home. He's fouled.
late call.
Olson will shoot 2 at 5:50 in a 7-point game. The Rams are going to have to score still.
Foul going against number 3, Ty Hall. That's his second, first.
Yeah, Mike, the one thing about being particular about your shots, you're right, you don't want to turn them down. Olson has not scored yet tonight.
Preston Foster's getting ready to come back in.
Yeah, he might as well get him out there with 5:58 to go here in the fourth.
Olson drains the first.
His first point. Have you run out of Tigers?
Yeah, I've run out of Tigers.
Up by the airport.
Moon. Okay.
That takes care of 5A. We're down to 2A.
All right. And Olson made them both. And Armstrong now has got it to 5, 44-39.
Didn't think it was going to be a 10-point game, Mike.
The Rams need to score. Need to run their offense. Swing it over to Hall. Hall drives to the baseline all the way home, but he's fouled. Foul's on the floor.
Yeah, way before, Mike. That was called a light toot of the whistle.
Recording back in the game for the Riverhawks, number 11, Memphis Cypher.
Cypher is going to get back in with his 3 fouls. Highlands will inbound the ball.
You're going to be 40 years old and still probably
Into Belak. Out to Hall. LaCava. Into the paint. LaCava down on the floor. They're going to call a jump ball. This one's going to go to Highlands. That was a well-timed possession error that time. Rams need a basket.
And again, interesting no call there, Mike. It could have went either way, or in that case, no way.
Yeah, or a travel, too.
Could have been a foul or a travel, right.
Rams have not scored in the fourth quarter. Uh-oh, we have...
What's going on here?
Man.
We scored off the basket.
Off the inbound on an easy one.
Don't tell us that's going to come back to haunt us. Write that one down, Mike. Ouch. Sheesh. Let's do it again. Wow.
Yeah, because usually they'll do it if they want to get the officials' attention, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Just a mechanical malfunction, is my guess.
It's 2 points Highlands should have, though.
Might have something to do with the power outage again. Here's Belak. At least it didn't happen while we were in here. Because I don't know if we could find our way out. Well,
no. Okay.
I said,
like we found our way here with lights on.
Yeah. I've learned how to use the flashlight on my phone, so I think we could have made it. Oh, what a job by Ty Hall with a dribble drive and the finish.
Ty's 20 points tonight, 21 total.
21. That's a career high.
Yep, first 20-point performance of the year.
46-39. Olson. Baseline. Swung it over, and 3 by Zepp is no good. It's tipped. It should be Highlands' ball.
It should be.
Oh.
Let's see there.
That went off Olson, didn't it?
Yeah, I thought so, Mike.
Can we talk about it? No, nobody's coming in. Now, normally they'll come in if they want to change it. Nobody did. Maybe we saw it wrong.
4:44 to go.
Again, but guess what?
Ty Hall
worked out beautiful.
Yep. 13 turnovers.
Ty on the spot. Out to Belak. 4.5 remaining, fourth quarter. Highlands by 7. Off the weave to LaCava. He goes all the way in. Lot of contact, but he put it in anyway.
Coach calls that Euro, Mike, and that was a Euro step there by LaCava.
He got a bump and a half there.
And he's got 8.
NFL, they would have taken him to check on him.
Oh, Pete.
He did.
Gone,
it's a block by Preston Foster, and he will walk the plank. First one of the year at 4:07. He stepped in late, Dean.
Yeah. The term we use is the golden sombrero. 5 fouls, no points.
I would call it the Kenny Choma, but I won't do that.
He'd be proud of it.
I said that for his benefit. At 5-0, you get a chance to win the Cy Young. They don't use record anymore. Record doesn't count because they don't pitch long enough to get wins. So Armstrong ball, Highlands by 9. Here's a jumper and a sweet little jumper by Brumbaugh. His third basket's 6th point, and it's 48-41 with less than 4 to go. And now you're going to start wondering about free throw shooting as we come down the stretch.
Oh, foul.
Hall,
Yep.
and Hall is fouled, and that will be 4 on Armstrong, and we are going to have a parade to the stripe here before this is all over.
That's his first 14th foul of the quarter.
Quentin Olson picks up his first, and now we're going to get a timeout by the Rams at 3:43 to go. Tell you about B&J Sports, outfitting our local teams and the great sports fans of the AK Valley for more than 6 decades. Look no further than B&J Sports for all your sporting goods needs. Glenn Mills and his friendly staff provide that personal touch. From customized high school jackets to team uniforms, trophies, and plaques, or any kind of sports equipment, you just can't beat the service at B&J Sports. B&J is located at 1605 Freeport Road, Daytona Heights. They're open 9 to 5:30 weekdays and Saturdays 9 till noon, or give them a call 724-226-2762. There's something to be said for longevity, and 6 decades says it all. B&J Sports.
Mike, 2A, we haven't got to them yet. 17 consecutive playoff appearances in football.
Whoa.
Aliquippa, Mike. They've won 2 years in a row. Football and basketball. That's something.
So 2A last year, what, 6A this year? Is that another word?
And Monty's jumping up to 6A from 1A.
It's amazing. I don't.
Well, the trade they made with Baldwin, I think, sealed the deal.
I got that player to be named later. International slot money. Here's LaCava. Oh, he threw it over, and a great anticipation by Brumbaugh to steal it.
That's number 9.
Rams got to value the basketball when they have it on offense now. Olsen's three's in and out.
Over the back. Yep. We got
Rebound, LaCava, and he's fouled. And he'll shoot 2 now. That's the 15th foul against Armstrong, and the Rams will go to the charity stripe.
Jordan Oliver picks up his 4th.
And now, let's win the game at the foul line, fellas. LaCava 2 for 3 tonight.
And 3 for 6 as a team so far.
Number 1, Carmine LaCava at the line, shooting 2.
Carmine in with 8 points tonight. Ty Hall leads the way with 21, and LaCava's first is pure. He's got 9.
Reporting back into the game for the Riverhawks, number 34, Carter Shaw.
The second half of the season Carmine had of JVs last year was tremendous, and so him doing anything's not going to surprise me very much. Well, Ty Hall either. I mean, he did it all year. Got them both.
What I said about that JV team, Mike, was he's in double figures now with 10, our third Gold Ram in double figures. They were better than half the teams, and they beat 3/4 of them. That just shows you effort.
Yeah, it was a great job by Aiden Albert coaching those guys. He's at Avonworth now, I believe.
Assistant there.
And his dad, Sam, is not going to be a head coach any longer at football.
Wants to go the assistant route, take an easy way out.
Well, I'm glad he's sticking around.
Yes.
A nice running shot to the basket by Brumbaugh. It's no good. Rams doing a great job on the glass now here down the stretch.
Yep.
Something our Pitt Panthers could take a lesson from.
I told him he's going to be so happy not have to deal with the head coaching responsibilities.
LaCava with a floater, no good. He went in to get his own
Over the
rebound,
back.
and they
Come on,
foul him.
Nate.
No, they call it jump ball. It's Armstrong ball. You know what he's going to be most happy about, don't you? Head coach. No. Well, the head coach is the one that has to deal with the parents.
It's a lot of responsibility nowadays, Mike. You got that right.
So that's
how they didn't call it over the back one.
Oh, boy, he looked like a little tip.
Wait, great job by jump ball.
Another jump ball. This will be Highlands. That looked like, would you call it the yabba dabba do there? I thought that.
Yep, a little bit. Troy Belak with the 3 fouls blocked that shot and got the jump ball out of it, and they'll control it.
2:39 left. Ty Hall forecourt. Remember, quick turnaround. Day game after night game. We'll have a different catcher tomorrow. 2:30 tip-off here at Armstrong. That'll give some people a chance to go celebrate their birthday later in the day. Here's Hall.
Mike Pavlik's birthday tomorrow.
Yeah, this is different for me. We don't not often out here for these. We used to be back in the 90s. We were Thanksgiving
early.
weekend always.
Oh, stole a nice steal that time.
Got to value the basketball at this point of the game. That's the only way they get back in it. What a play by Oliver. And what's the call? They call a charge?
Yes, they did. Great job by Ty Hall to take that charge. That is the 14th, and Oliver walks the plank, Mike.
Well, the Rams won't shoot here because that's a player control foul.
Correct.
But Jaden Oliver does indeed walk the plank.
Rams foul.
Oliver leads as the co-leading scorer with 13. Oh, you forgot something, Carl.
Oh, geez, they did it again. The turnovers now at this point of the game, you just can't have them.
Yep. He was passing it before he caught it.
There aren't enough possessions for Armstrong to come back and win this game without Highlands helping right now.
We always said it, Mike. There's a point in time at the 2-minute mark where you have to help. And if they can control themselves, they
we get
can
a
secure their first win for Coach Bill Flo.
shoelace malfunction there for Memphis Cypher, so they got that all taken care of. Gives the Rams a chance to
Push off there by Cypher.
Here's Zepp, shotting, back to Zepp. Zepp's going to take a three-pointer off the back rim. No good rebound. Great job by Schaefer, and he
Look at him,
fights
Mike.
it out of
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
He doesn't have the size in there, but he's got the base.
He's thick. Controls it.
Swung it back out. The Rams will pass it around now. Here's
Yep.
Belak.
No rush.
Again, the Rams can go to the foul line now. Hall tried to steal it from behind. Over to Belak. A minute 27 to go. Back out to Hall. Highlands by 9.
Just playing keep away now, Mike.
They need a foul. In the paint, Lakeva.
Didn't need that one, Mike.
Waiting for you to say it.
But it's still by Belak.
Still by Belak.
And he's smart. He decides to pull it out.
Exactly.
Yep, we don't need it. I'll hold it 50.
Belak, I think they tried to foul and couldn't get it called there. Lakeva, double team.
Now they are fouling.
I think. Back to Belak, 53 seconds.
What
He's
you got
fouled.
to do, yeah, you got to grab him by the arm. Zepp gets his third, and the parade to the foul line continues.
Armstrong foul ball against number 5, Jacob Zepp. That's his third.
That's one of those times when the coach looks at the refs and says, we're trying to foul.
Well, Bill Flo came in with a mission tonight to keep him under 50, Mike, and he's going to do
Looks
it.
like he's going to pull that off, and that's going to be a W. We'll look at that number all year long. Belak with a grazer.
His first of the night, missed it.
River Valley out of Blairsville. I wonder if they're staying someplace closer. They're going back home.
for
Yeah.
tomorrow. Missed 2.
Oh, but Schaefer got the rebound.
What a job by Schaefer.
He
on the
has.
board tonight.
Out to Hall, 44 seconds. Hall drives in all the way to the basket, lays it up and missed it.
You can't blame him for taking that
No,
one, Mike.
that way you just got to make it.
Yep.
Underneath, and
Oh,
Cypher scores and draws the foul.
You do not want to do that, Mike. That's what happened in the Pitt game today. Kept fouling and turning the clock off, allowed Pitt to come back to get the win.
That's his first 14 foul of the quarter.
Yeah, they fouled, I think in overtime, they fouled Jalen Lowe on three-point baskets twice.
Ouch.
He made 5 of them or 6 of them.
Rams number 20.
Montreal
He only missed
Johnson-
1. He was like 12 or 13 from
Wow.
from the line. He's terrific.
Montreal Johnson coming in for Cole Schaefer. And I'll tell you what, Cole did a great job tonight.
It's a 7-point game, not over yet. 31 seconds left. Cypher, three-point play, he drains it.
Three-point play the old-fashioned way for the Riverhawks.
He now has 5. They're going to turn the pressure up.
2-possession game. Forecourt to Hall, now the corner, and it's Spearing, and he's fouled. He is. So Spearing will try 2. His first trip to the line. He's got 8 points tonight.
He's done a nice job too, Mike.
Against number 2, Garrett Brumball. That's his first. Number 33, Braden Spearing.
The Rams have really struggled at the line tonight, and that's, same old story. It does change the players. Something about the uniform. And Spearing missed the first.
The one thing about having new guys on the floor, Mike, they've got a job. Now their job is to keep their job.
Rams have missed 6 free throws tonight.
We don't want to see that.
You need this one.
There you
That
go.
gets you to a 3-possession game.
He's got 7. Again, just no fouls.
9 for Spearing, Dean. Oh, with the zap, threw it in off the glass, and Kowalski calls time. 14 for him, and it's 51-47 with 14 seconds to go.
A la Pitt, Mike.
Let's hope not.
Wow.
But good for Pitt, not good for Armstrong or for Highlands. That's for sure.
By the way, Mike, we have some football players on the floor. All-conference football team was named past week. First team quarterback was Minaj Lucas. He did not get a Fab 22 in the Post-Gazette, which I thought was just criminal. Fullback first team, Brian Mara. Wide receivers, Jamar Wright. Our guard, Cole Schaefer. He was the first team. Outside linebacker, Aiden Burford. Defensive back, Montrell Johnson. And a kicker, Jackson Babinsack, all first team. Second team was our center, James Naviglia. Defensive end, Braden Atwicki and Logan Tees. Honorable mention went to Darius Cherry, Cruz Kelly at offensive tackle, and the Logan brothers, Luke and Lattice, all honorable mention. Also second team, inside linebacker, Beckham Ochoa. So we had a lot of guys in football make the all-conference team.
Quite a job by Beckham Ochoa. Rams now against pressure, and they foul Carmine LaCava, and he's got the scrape the show for it. He'll go to the line and shoot two. A 4-point game. 13 seconds left. Highlands 51-47, trying to hang on and get the W here. And try to break that 3-game losing streak that the other guys left them with at the end of last year. Now LaCava is 4 for 5. Make it 5 for 6. That's 11 points for him. And 5 of them from the charity stripe. 52-47, 13 seconds to go. Rams pull everyone off the line, and Carmine sinks a second. So he just missed that one early, and he's nailed every one since. 53-47, Highlands by 6. Quickly, forecourt. Zepp to the basket, lays it up and scores. Timeout, Brian Kowalski. 3.4 to go. It's a 4-point game.
And the good news, Mike, there aren't many 4-point plays. What you want to do is
get the ball in bounds.
Get the ball in bounds, and if somehow, some way, they happen to steal it, don't foul.
No, you get the ball in bounds and you do this. You grab it, put 2 arms on it, and wait for somebody to come and foul you.
That's it, yep.
At least a second's going to go off the clock. Well, it's a road game, but maybe a half a second might go off the clock.
And just remember, too, that basket we got on the inbound play didn't count because the buzzer went off.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that one.
Hopefully, I don't think that one's going to haunt us.
Early part of the third quarter was where this changed. Highlands led by 3 at the break. And then they went on a 12-2 run to start the third quarter, and that was really the difference in the game.
Yep, 16-8 in that third quarter has been the undoing of the Armstrong Riverhawks.
And that's when Bill Flo came out and showed a little pressure.
Rams ball come out of the 30-second timeout.
Belak will key it in underneath the basket. Again, get it in and let him foul you. Get it into 3 or 1. They get it into 1 and he's fouled. That's perfect. That is perfect.
That ought to do it, Mike.
2.6 to go, and LaCava, who has made 5 in a row, will go to the line. He's 6 for 7. $53-49. He drains the first. Al McGuire used to say he wanted to know what his guys shot from the foul line at crunch time in the last 3 minutes of a ball game.
It's been Carmen.
And he drains another one. Now I think you see who you want to have the ball at the end of the game. Zepp lets it go, and it's no good, and that's it. This one belongs to the Rams as they win the opener at Armstrong, beating the Riverhawks 55-49. Dean, final thoughts?
Well, Mike, coach came in saying I want to keep him under 50. Hey, guess what? 49. He's a genius.
He is. All right, we'll try it again tomorrow. We'll be here for the 2:30 game. The Rams against the River Valley Panthers, and we hope you'll join us for that. Thanks to everybody here. Jake Kanish, Todd Harvey, the ADs. We'll try it again tomorrow. Once again, that final score. Highlands 55, Armstrong 49. For the Dean, Mike Choma, and Kean Foster, this is Mike Pavlik saying...